Hello, I'm Jake. Today is September 14th, 2019, and I want to get a better perspective on different cultures. I thought the best way of doing that was by having a conversation with my good friend Sebastian.
Hey, I'm Sebastian.
And to start us off, I would just like to ask, does your family have gender-specific roles?
Yes, my grandparents originated from Zacapo, Michoacan, and the dad would always make sure to be working, making sure shelter, and the mom would be taking care of the children, making sure they're going to school, making sure they're healthy. If they're sick, take care of them while the dad's working. And from my experience, my grandma had 15 kids, so she took care of all 15 kids while my grandpa was working. And at the end of the night, she would always make sure everybody has a nice hot meal at the end.
Speaking of hot meals, would you say your family has habits in their meals?
Yes, we do. We usually always have to have our rice and beans, of course, and then our main dish that we have. And sometimes they put a little bit of something in the rice and beans, jalapenos or something. There's always something in there. And but nowadays we have different varieties of food. Salvadorian, Chinese, Italian. So we just various food we have, but at the end we always keep it with our Mexican food.
My favorite. Would you say your culture is religious?
Yes, very religious. A lot of Hispanics are Catholics, but in my experience, I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness. My parents taught me right and wrong, like all parents. But at the end, we made some really good friends in the religion, and lifelong friends, and it was a really good religion. So at the end, Mexicans are very religious. And They follow the rules.
Oh, there you go. Well, would you say your culture experienced racism?
Yes, our culture has experienced races, and from my experience, yes, I have experienced it. Me and a friend, we went to the store, simple store, go get some groceries, and we ended up getting into a little car crash, and we were right next to the police department, so we were like, okay, it's gonna be fast. They get there, they start questioning us, what happened, ask for our names, ask for IDs. I didn't have my ID because I left it at my house. I wasn't gonna buy anything, so I didn't need it because it was gonna be a simple trip to the store. Yeah. And they started questioning me the most after they saw that I didn't have no ID, so they were just kind of like, oh. And they left my friend alone, the one that was in the car crash, not me. So they focused on me, not on the car crash. They were just kind of like, oh, let's go over here. And they started questioning me, telling me, asking me what's my name, birthday, social security number, address, who's your parents, where you from. They just started asking me questions that I was just like, no, why are you asking me this? And I thought they would be focused on the car crash, not on me.
Yeah.
And it was just pretty confusing that they weren't focused on that and me the most.
Yeah.
And
well, how'd that make you feel?
it just made me feel like bad. It just made me feel like I was a danger to this world. I was just making a simple trip to the store, and they made this look like something horrible was going on.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be a 30-minute drive to 3 hours, just questioning me, making sure I'm not illegal.
Yeah.
And that's what made me feel uncomfortable, now in the United States. And
yeah.
But that was my experience with racism.
Well, I really appreciate you sharing all this information. It's really eye-opening. I felt like I got a better sense of your culture. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, no problem.